What's up?
ダークパルスの出現を確認。セントラルキャノンのチャージが終わるまでダークパルスを食い止めてほしい。頼んだよ。
What's up, Lunar? What is up? Well, I mean, I guess there's nothing too crazy going on. Music's a little loud right now, but it's fine. I'll just be here chilling a little bit until a little bit more people show up and stuff in chat. Because I'm still also preparing some stuff on this end, so... I really am excited, though, to see... Headline for this month, because after this... I feel like... October... November, towards the end of the year is gonna be like... big months, you know. Really hoping that there is something really cool. Oh, I didn't move or anything. I am in SEA right now. That is correct. Basically, I'm not in Japan right now. That is very correct. I'm with my other side of the family. Where in SEA? That's a very good question. Although I'll be back in Japan soon anyways, because I got invited to go to TGS anyways. It's actually a really funny story. Because at first, I wasn't planning to go to TGS because I'm lazy, for the most part. And then, I had like... Sorry, I'll turn the music down a little bit so it's easier for me to talk. But I wasn't planning to go. But one of my kohais from school, like from actual middle school, she messaged me, be like, "Hey, senpai, are you going to TGS?" Guys, I don't misconception. I did not move. Like, literally, I'm half Japanese, and I have family both in Japan and in Asia. Japan is in Asia, but Japan and one more place. I move around a lot because they kind of like to like pull me around, and also depends on a little bit of some IRL work stuff. Oh my god, it's Kirisato. Dude, Kirisato, did not see you for so long. I miss you, dude. Miss you, fam. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing absolutely well. But yeah, I did not know that Kuropi moved to Malaysia. Malay is a pretty neat place. Oh yeah, speaking of which, this is actually my first proper stream on the Welbia new anti-cheat thing, right? So yeah, I mean, game works perfectly fine. If anything, my frame rate and stuff actually increases quite a bit. Also, I use this room legit to do my green screening stuff, so I haven't done anything with this room in particular. Is everyone perfectly okay, by the way, with the Welbia swap? The Welbia anti-cheat, whatever it's called. So far, I don't think I've heard a lot of people complain a lot, even though there was a lot of like, how do you say it? Like, a lot of people were really sus about it, right? But I guess it turned out relatively okay. Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna be like a huge issue for the most part. Cause we did get the tests for a while. And then after that while, we are forced to swap now. But what has everyone been up to recently? I'm very curious. For me, I have mostly just been going around here and there doing like work stuff. Not really work stuff, but just getting by, I guess. Waiting for Space Marine 2. Yeah. Should I stream Space Marine 2? I'm not joking, by the way. I waited fucking 13 years for this shit, bro. 13 years. 1-3. And it's gonna be so funny because like doing all this stuff and it's just like, oh, I guess this guy is just like loving Space Marine even though he's like full anime. What the fuck? Yeah. Plenty of more better games coming out. Hold on, let me do a little bit of voice tuning. Just so I sound extra manly when I talk about this stuff. Let's see. How do you do this? Rip Loop Protocol. Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, Blue Protocol is kind of like, I know a lot of people is really hype about it, but personally, I did not find that much interest in it to begin with, but I guess it's fun. I haven't followed too much of like what's going on over there though, so. Yo, speaking of which though, yeah, recently, aside from PSO2, right, one of my close friends actually asked me to play Monster Hunter again because they were really excited about Monster Hunter Wilds next year because they were looking at a lot of stuff in, I believe it was Gamescom, and then they were like, yo, RC, let's play because I'm hyped, you know, and just want to get back into the feel of things and everything. So we're restarting everything from like start over again. So that's one thing I've been doing. The second thing I have been doing also is I've been playing the whatchamacallit, Wuthering Waves. The not Genshin. I'd still recommend that one to me. It was pretty cool though. Really interesting experience because I feel like the combat is a little reminiscent of like old PSO2. It's pretty decent. And yeah, I mean that's basically everything I've been doing. Aside from just spending a lot of time with friends and family outside, and yeah. Games wise, like that's basically the only things I've been doing. I've also still been playing a bit of like card games here and there. I was super excited for some of the new RTS games that were coming out as well because I'm a really big RTS gamer, but aside from that, I suppose Space Marine's like the only real next thing that I'm also really looking forward to. Humu Humu. Anyways, I'm not gonna lie, talking like this feels a little weird. I don't mind doing it though. Oh well, whatever. Shit makes me sound like way too serious, dude. That's not fun. Doesn't sound quirky enough. Alright, chat. Do we got any predictions for Headline? What are we expecting to see? Because honestly, I genuinely don't know what to expect. Which is why I'm very excited to see like what they have in store. How about a squirrel with a gun? That sounds very spooky, not gonna lie. Wait, where the hell was the portal? Was it the cake? Oh my god. Wait, no. Oh no. I forgot that you can kind of like... Oh my god. I need to make one of these rooms. Ow. I need to make one of those kinds of rooms for taking videos and stuff. I hope that burnt no one's eyes though. Sorry about that. The tree. Tree? Please be over here or somewhere. Unless I missed it at the very beginning, then I'm stupid. Access. Okay. I'm probably like stupid or something. Yeah, no. Dude, Namito, what's up? This is actually pretty neat. This actually looks really nice. That's so cool. But where is the fucking tree? That's my only question. Am I blind? Like, am I walking through all these creative spaces and like missing the tree everywhere? Or is it... Oh! There you are. But yeah, I would love to put in. Also, Arrow, what's up? Real question though, do you guys actually prefer me talking in like this lower register? I feel like if I talk like this all the time, it sounds so boring. Like, I'm normally a ball of energy. Shipping, flat islands of water. Yeah, that'd be cool. Super weird, lad. Oh no. It's not about what's comfortable. I'm literally just asking for feedback for fun. There's no like implications to it or anything. So don't worry about that. If anyone wants to screenshot or take pictures or anything, I will be in Alio Photography 1. This is only for ship to JP only, by the way. Sorry. But I'll be standing at the usual spot in case anyone wants to snipe and come take a picture or something. Not barrier. There you go. That's it, right? Cute. Also, headline starting. So, oop, I'm gonna pause this music. I am going to swap over to the stream. Alright, I'm gonna turn the volume of this one down first. Put quality to 1080p. Do the ×2 speed until it starts buffering, and we will be at live. Very cool. I gotta mute PSO2! Fuck you, Dark Falls! No one cares! I want my Dark Falls hero arrive!
Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome
to
back,
NGS
everybody.
Headline.
Hello, everyone. It's 9 p.m.
It's 9
So let's get started with NGS Headline. I am
NGS
Hiro Arai,
Headline.
the official navigator of NGS, and I will be the MC for this program. I will be bringing you the latest info on NGS.
Alright,
We've hit
boys.
September now, but the summer heat is still going strong. Be sure to stay hydrated.
Be sure to stay
I
hydrated,
hope
everyone.
everyone is
Don't
enjoying
forget to drink
Mars
some
since it
water.
launched at the end of July. The action is exhilarating, and you can enjoy testing out different combinations of main and sub-armaments. If you
Everything
haven't
is subject
had
to
a
change,
chance
yeah. It's
to
always
try
been like
Mars
that
yet,
for headline.
I encourage you to give it a shot.
Yeah.
Now, once again, this program is to inform players about the current operation and upcoming updates of SEGA's online RPG, PSO2 New Genesis, also known as NGS. We will also share details about exciting campaigns and peripheral information, and discuss the present and future of NGS for our players.
Future? I like future.
This is a pre-recorded broadcast. If you would like to watch it in Japanese, you can check it out on the Japanese NGS YouTube channel.
Yeah. I have both open. I have both open.
Without further ado,
See?
let's move on to the updates you've all been waiting for.
Let's go. NGS Hot Information. Let's go.
In this episode, we would like to share some information about the September updates.
Please
Let's
view
start
this
with the
video. There you go. I can predict everything at this point. Also, let me know, guys, if the stream's too loud or anything. I think it should be pretty. Ooh. Okay. It's rank 2 Dalion. Evolved into a greater threat from rank 1. Five in caps. That's pretty chill, not gonna lie. The new title task, gear up and play till you win. Limited quest, Zenith Firefight. Wait, Firefight? Oh. Never mind. I thought we were gonna get some like Burning Rangers bullshit, but I forgot that Burning Rangers was a collab. If anyone played old PS2 though, you know exactly what I'm talking about. When you go through the city rooms and you have the fucking water guns. I don't know. I love how stupid those shits are sometimes. I love it. I love it. I love it. Angel, yeah. Oh, we get the song? Yo, we got the banger song. Yo. I miss this song, dude. I actually miss this song. Also, those wings are very nice. I miss this song. I'm opening this volume like way up, dude. I could care less about the costumes right now. I'm more happy about the song right now. That's a nice cake though. Alright, you guys ready for a banger chorus? Except we never get to hear this part because you'd be using lasers, bro. Ooh, I like that camo. It looks really familiar, but I like it. Washing back. Oh no. I see the possibilities of what's gonna go on with that. Embrace! Motion move. Magic incantation. Wait, what's the difference with EX? You just have a spell in your hand? Oh my lord. Okay. Wait, is that? No way. That's actually the entire...
What did you think?
Huh?
Let me go through the details with these slides. Starting with this. Starting September
No way, that's
3rd,
actually the entire
rank 2
video.
comes to the high difficulty quest, major target
I
suppression.
mean, we'll get a
mission,
part 2
Planet
video,
Crusher
but
Blitz.
that's short. That's
The
short.
suppression target is Malignant Dark Falls Dalion, an extremely powerful enemy that has evolved even further from rank 1. Its previous moveset has been enhanced, and it will also unleash new attacks. So watch its
Hero, thank
behavior
you for watching
carefully
CNX
during the fight.
Headline.
Up to 4 players can fight together, the same as rank 1.
Yeah.
You'll fail the quest if you reach 5 incapacitations or exceed the time limit. Along with the addition of rank 2, the weekly tasks for earning SG will be updated.
Yep.
And you can earn some titles from the new title tasks. You'll need a very high battle power to be able to take on this quest. But the quest can be accepted at any time and as many times as you want from the teleporter in North Kavaris. Steel yourself for battle and challenge the most powerful enemy ever until victory is yours. The new limited time quest, Zenith Firefight, starts on September 10th. Set at the top of Lucille, this quest is a series of battles.
I guess we
against
finally get a
powerful
proper
enemies,
boss rush though.
including the new ruinous boss enemy, Ruin Angel.
That makes me
Ruin
relatively
Angel
happy. I like
is a
boss rush
formidable
quests.
opponent that uses its agility to chain melee and ranged attacks together. Make full use of the Mars battery charger in the field to destroy this boss enemy.
Hell yeah.
Please note that the acceptance requirements for this quest include being able to use Mars. So be sure to complete the main task. Mars arrives first.
Yeah, so
Limited
that
time
you-
tasks
yeah.
and title tasks will also be added along with this quest. Complete these tasks to get titles, an N-Augment transfer pass voucher, Mars-themed build parts, special scratch tickets, and more.
Transfer pass is a good thing.
Next is the new AC scratch ticket, Shadowblade Knights. Get your goth on with Dark Knight-themed basewear and gothic robes. The scratch count bonus features alternate versions of the
Pregnant
magic
Banter Hill body or
incantation
something.
EX dash and idle motion change items included in the scratch ticket prizes.
I feel like PSO2 kind of really shines in
In
boss
addition,
rushes. Boss rushes
NGS
are
Season
fun.
36 of the Mission Pass will be released.
I think I saw someone said like Ruby
The lineup
cosplay.
this time features stamps and valuable items like personal shop use, 3 days, and SG scratch ticket prize slips.
Okay, shop pass is always positive.
It's also got new accessories like the Hiei So, Hiei Shok, and Mundane Shield, plus the Sorceress Circle-themed mag form, Magi Feathers. So be sure to check it out. Those were the updates for the first half of September. Now let's see what's coming in the second half of the month with this video.
All right, second half. That was really short. That was a really short segment. So let's hope we get some more fuel here. Update information. Okay. New rank for Ordinal. Yo, I thought that thing didn't exist anymore, but I guess we get new rank for Ordinal Tower. Rank 8. 5 floor. Okay. Ordinal was actually a pretty good quest, but they kind of just forgot about it until like now. So I am relatively optimistic about this one. We get Venu gear, which is cool. Okay. I'm pretty happy about this one so far. And yeah, all art. I'll open the volume up again so you guys can get the bangers. Polaris Firefight. Yep, high difficulty version of Saint. Okay, high difficulty version. Oh, it's a solo quest. Is it? Title task for completing with S rank. Oh my god, they're actually updating Line Strike.
Trust in the bonds we formed through our training. I'm ready.
They're actually
Just say the
updating Line
word.
Strike. Ain't no way, bro. That Manon card looks very interesting.
Commencing operation.
Okay. Whoa, hold on. Oh! Kaiju Hachigo. I was actually reading this manga. I'm pretty up. That's cool. Finally, a collab with something I actually read. I don't know if there's like call-up music or whatnot, but I'm just making sure. I'm muting that. Kaiju. This is cool though. Yeah. Song is just gigantic. Okay, I can open the volume then. Thanks, guys. Oh, we get voice tickets too. I don't know about the anime, but I've been reading the manga, so manga's been pretty good, pretty decent. I wouldn't say it's like the best of the best that I've ever read or something, but the thing with like manga right now is a lot of big quote unquote like shonen manga is ending, right? So like, you know, Jujutsu Kaisen's ending the 30th of this month. Boku no Hero Academia just ended. One Piece is in the final arc. Black Clover is in the final arc. Yeah. So I think Kaiju Hachigo is Kaiju number 8 is potentially one of the new like mangas that can come to be like some of the top ones. Only just because we have like nothing left. That's just my personal opinion on the shonen manga scene and stuff anyways. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like a bit of an acquired taste, I guess. But I do like it. I do like this. Okay, unidentified region. Again. Number 8 post just knuckles preview all the VFX. Stylish Autumn, let's see what we got here. Ooh! Ooh. You have piqued my interest, game. That is a nice denim jacket. That is also a very nice costume for males. I like the bow tie. I hope the bow tie is an accessory. Oh, nice earring. Nice shoes as well on the right one. I like the hat on the left. The eyeshadow looks interesting. Nails a little too long. Wings are really nice. Face paints are really nice. Crotch, no comment. Ooh. Oh, Bessie's... Dude, that's so cool! Oh my god. That's so cool. I want the Bessie's pose. Hand on hip 4. Very nice. Yo, Rico, what's up? Good morning. I have no idea what music this is though. Fidget spinner. Yeah. Oh, that's it. Okay. I mean that was still quite a bit, but
What did you think? Let's look at a summary of the updates with some slides.
okay. Yeah.
Rank 8 will be
Orbital
added to the
Tower.
Training
This
Advance
one is
Ordinal Tower on
a
September
big
18th.
surprise, but a very welcome one.
This rank will have a tower type field with a total of 5 levels, and each
Very
level
nice.
will have a trial.
This one might be a little bit of a sleeper
The key to
content.
clearing the site as quickly as possible
it.
is to utilize the various gimmicks placed on each level to quickly eradicate the target enemy for each trial. Please note that as
Kitty
with
Pose is gonna
previous
rob you.
ranks, you'll fail the quest if you are incapacitated
Understandable.
too many times, so be careful out there.
What's the loot though? We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Maybe they talk about it.
Limited time tasks and title tasks will also be added to coincide
Stop
with
making
rank
everything
eight.
limited. FOMO.
Complete the tasks to earn titles and preset skill enhance success.
Regular
and
marketing
substitute
strategy.
Level 1.
FOMO. The fear of missing out.
Next up is the new limited time quest, Polaris Firefight.
Okay, so
This
it is a
quest
solo
is a high
quest.
difficulty version of the limited time quest, Zenith
Solo
Firefight,
quest.
releasing
I
in early
feel
September.
like we haven't had a solo quest, like
In
proper
this
solo
version,
quest in a
you'll
while.
take on Ruin Angel in single combat.
That's cool though.
A title task to complete the quest with an S rank will also be added,
Too much
so you
FOMO
can
makes you
double
put,
up on the
yeah,
challenge factor.
it'd be like that.
As with Zenith Firefight, being able to use Mars is an acceptance requirement for this quest.
Dual quest is solo, yeah, but dual quest.
Rock out
is
with
like,
Mars and take the boss enemy down on your own.
I mean,
Treasure
it's good to do
Scratch
for
5
money.
is also headed your way. Snap up a rich variety of items in this special scratch ticket. To play these scratch tickets,
FOMO for
use
cosmetics
Treasure
fine, but
Scratch
it's
Ticket
content,
Volume
yeah.
5, which
That one
drops
I
from
actually
urgent
agree with.
quests and limited time daily tasks. These tickets also feature hard-to-find rare items, so be sure to take this chance to enjoy some quests and get valuable loot.
Scarlet Space Splitter.
Line Strike is also getting
Yeah, I
some
love
love
it.
on September 18th with the addition of 15 new
1,
cards.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
In addition to the appearance of NGS characters, including
cool.
Aina, Manon,
Oh, let me
Nandora,
turn off the chat
and
box for a
Glenn,
second so you guys can
a
read.
number of skills with new effects
If you
will be
care
added,
about that.
including a new passive skill that
Scarlet
increases
Space
attacks
Scarlet
based on enemy
Space
numbers
Splitter
and
is
element
kind of like
types.
a tongue twister though.
A skill that blocks summons to
Try
certain
saying
squares.
Scarlet Space Splitter really
A skill
fast.
that negates enemy debuffs, and a skill that reduces your opponent's PP.
Reduce your opponent's PP.
You can use these cards to strengthen your existing deck or build a whole new deck
Funny.
around them. An NGS collab with the anime Kaiju number 8 will
Hachiko.
begin after the end of maintenance on September 18th. The promo video you just saw is the first info we've released for this collab. Allow me to provide a brief introduction to
Small
Kaiju number
PP
8.
boost. Yeah.
In a world where
Big
people live
PP.
with
No,
the
was it
constant
large
threat
PP
of
boost or
giant
big
kaiju
PP
attacks,
boost? I think it was large,
Kafka
right?
Hibino once dreamed of
large
joining the
PP
Defense
boost.
Force, an elite anti-kaiju organization. Over the years, he gave up on this dream
Small PP
and
down.
now works for a company cleaning up and disposing
PP
of the
protection
kaiju's
still, hell yeah,
corpses.
dude.
When Kafka sees the success of his childhood friend, Defense Force 3rd Division Captain Mina Ashiro, and meets Reno Ichikawa, Kafka decides to pursue his goal anew. Just as his dreams are finally coming together, an encounter with a strange kaiju gives him the ability to transform into a massively powerful kaiju himself. Kafka, now known as Kaiju number 8, finds himself fleeing from the entire nation of Japan. But he still dreams of joining the Defense Force. And when kaiju disasters strike, he's ready to fight. The anime is based on the popular manga by Naoya Matsumoto,
Wow,
which
15
has
million
sold over
copies.
15 million copies as of July 2024. We will also be releasing the AC Scratch
Yeah.
Ticket, Kaiju number 8 style, on September 18th. The lineup will include avatar items and
Outs
voice
Arrow,
tickets
thank you
that
so much
allow
for the
you to
tag,
morph
large
into
BP
members
boost.
of the Defense Force, such as Reno Ichikawa, Kikoru Shinomiya, Mina Ashiro, and Soshiro Hoshina. Additionally, we will be releasing weapon camo modeled after the
From
specialized
janitor to
weapons
kaiju
used in the
shad.
series by Kikoru Shinomiya,
Great
Mina
description.
Ashiro, and Soshiro Hoshina, as well as
Zero
the
from
standard
Puyo
issue
Lieutenant,
equipment of the
Tetris.
Defense Force. Moreover, there will be numerous collab items, including voice stamps with quotes from iconic scenes, build parts featuring
Oh man,
the
dude, if
teaser
we had
and
infinite
key visuals,
duration,
and Arc's
For fight
3D
versus
backdrops.
basically
The
Anja.
scratch count bonus
That'll be
offers
so
a
cool.
full-body
That's
suit
basically
you
like
can
Scarlet
use to
Space Splitter,
transform into Kaiju
but
number
NGS
8.
version.
So don't miss out on that. Furthermore, be sure to log in during the collab period for login bonuses, including acrylic stand build parts of Kaiju number 8, Kafka Hibino, Reno Ichikawa, Hikaru Shinomiya, Mina Ashiro, and Soshiro Hoshina.
I bring the chat back.
We hope you're looking forward to the start of our exciting collab with this immensely popular anime.
Is it popular?
Starting September 24th, we have a new limited time quest for you called Drill Unidentified Region X2048. In this quest, players compete with each other to earn quest points. You earn quest points by delivering the final blow to an enemy.
Historia of Wanen's Sword. No clue what that is.
Photon boost crates will also appear during the quest. Access these crates to buff various player abilities for a set time. Pick up skill enhancements and use them at the perfect time to give you an edge in battle.
Space Marine Call Up, that's not happening. Even though SEGA
Limited
published
time
Space Marine
tasks
1,
and title
that's not
tasks
happening.
will also be added along
Not
with
enough
this quest.
girl characters. No cute costumes,
Complete
no
these
risky
tasks
costumes.
to earn rewards such as an N Augment Transfer Pass voucher, special scratch tickets, and titles. The new AC scratch ticket, Stylish Autumn,
Current
is
anime,
also
yeah, I have no
heading
idea.
down the catwalk.
See, here. Let me... I'm just
Pick
gonna
up
put this
some
over.
crop denim jackets
If you
and
just look
casual
over here,
dresses
I look at
to get
otters,
ready for the fall season.
I have music. I
Check out the
basically,
scratch
like, there's
count
Pokemon,
bonus
there's
for
music, there's
alternate
music,
versions
there's
of the handy propeller
PSO2 stuff.
EX Glide.
Yeah,
and
this is
dash
like
motion
everything I
change
watch on a
items
daily
included
basis.
in the
It's
scratch
literally
ticket
just like
prizes.
music. I barely watch anime, dude. Oh
And for
no!
you vintage fans out
The
there,
ghost
the
costume
Revival
is
AC
back!
Scratch Ticket Rewind Collection
Yo!
October 2024 drops on October 1st.
Average Arcs versus
The
Space
lineup
Marine
features a
is not even
collection of
close.
AC
Arcs
Scratch
fucking get
Ticket
like
prizes
their arms
with
ripped off
NGS
or something.
specs that were released during the month of October in years past.
Dude, I want the
Scratch
ghost
count bonus
costume again.
includes EX version motion changes, plus PSO2 spec versions of the popular
I
items
love-
Ghost Suit Mini Sakura
There's some
and
nice
Kitty
stuff.
Hairpin Black. Grab
Okay.
these while you can. That includes the update information for today.
Okay.
Moving on to the next segment.
Operations report. All right, here's what we came up for, guys. NGS Operations report. Let's go. All right, I'm gonna turn
For
up the
this
volume.
segment, the NGS Operation Report. iHero Arise select questions and comments from the players to bring to the
Alright, boys.
development and live operation
It's
teams and bring you their
time.
answers. I also have a letter from the developers to share with you.
Okay, we get the letter first. I'm gonna turn off chat.
We'll start with the letter from the
Turn chat
developers.
on first.
A message from the dev team to the players.
All right, devs, what you got? I'm listening, fam.
Allow me to read it to you. We would like to thank all the ARCs out there for continuing to play NGS.
Pat yourselves on the back, boys.
Moving forward, we will provide information on the intended implementation of updates introduced in this program and our plans for future improvements in the form of a letter from the developers.
Yeah, you've been doing that for like 5
First
headlines
off,
now, maybe.
I would like to tell you about the limited time quests releasing in September.
Okay.
Zenith Firefight and Polaris Firefight.
Okay.
Over a month has passed since the release of Mars. And we felt that, now that players have had some time to train up and get used to the feature,
Now we're gonna make Mars
you
Quest.
needed a new boss enemy to sink your teeth into.
I do agree. I agree.
Therefore, we decided to prepare Ruin Angel, an NGS buffed version of Nemesis Angel, and release it with the Zenith Firefight to provide you with a fun fight. Then, a week later, we'll be dropping Polaris Firefight, which is designed to be played solo for those who want even tenser thrills in battle. There are no major differences in the rewards that players can get from the two fights,
What do you mean no major
except
difference?
for the title for having completed the S rank in Polaris Firefight.
Okay,
So
it's
please
basically
enjoy
just a flex.
whichever quest best suits your style of play.
Yeah, it's just a flex.
Next up is our second batch of cards for Line Strike.
Yeah?
Sorry to have kept you all waiting. At
Who's
long
waiting?
last, the characters of NGS will finally be joining the fray. This time around, a number of cards will be added that are expected to significantly change things up from the first batch. The passive skill technique support for Ice Element characters Ran and Manon gives a +1 effect value to enemy debuffs by allies. This makes it easier to build decks centered around debuffing the enemy, something the Ice Element excels at. In addition, the PP down effect of Thule and Kanui works well against PP conservation tactics and cards
Okay.
that increase PP.
Okay.
The barrier support effect of light element characters Mary and Manon will nullify enemy disruption effects one time, which makes it a good counter against powerful
cool, though.
disruption effects such as stun,
Stuns,
move,
yep.
and switch.
Oh,
Other
it's immune to
powerful
switches,
cards
too.
like Glenn, Aina, and Faria will further strengthen the traits of each element.
Okay.
We hope players will try their hand at creating their own unique decks,
Adding a little bit more
mixing these
counterplay.
new cards with their favorites.
Yeah.
From this batch onward, we will be adding carefully selected cards with new abilities to expand the range of strategies for each element. Finally, we would like to provide more details about the 11-star Excelia weapon series and the 10-star Ectasis armor,
Okay.
both of which were released in August.
This is an important part.
Since the purpose of this update is to encourage people to use their enhanced equipment for a longer period of time, we have designed the equipment to inherit various equipment-based parameters when evolving,
Okay.
such as enhancement level, potential level,
Ooh.
preset skills, augments, and multi-weaponization.
I mean, that's a good thing.
What's more, while we had introduced this as a new feature to the item lab in the last letter from the dev team, we changed our policy to make it more convenient and are now implementing it as a feature with the item trader. We'll have more info for you in the next NGS headline.
Okay.
That's all from the letter from the developers. Thank you for
Alright.
continuing to
Now
play
we get
NGS.
Operation Report.
That was the letter from the developers. Continuing on to the next section,
All right,
I'll have
gentlemen.
answers from the development and live operations teams to player questions and comments. Here is the first one. It's hard to search for EX augments. Could you make the feature easier to use? Here is their answer.
Okay.
We plan to make it possible in the augment preset skill search settings to include a question mark at the end of an EX augment, such as EX Light Attack Protect,
Okay.
such as EX Light Attack Protect question mark, to search for all other similar augments.
That's
We are
good.
pushing to
Good
include
QL.
this in a December update, so please sit tight
December
until its
update?
implementation.
Bro.
That was their answer. Let's move on to the next question.
That's like 3 months away.
New face options were added back in April. Are there any plans to release more in the future? Here is their answer.
Do you have new faces?
We are currently working on face presets that will allow for more anime-like expressions.
Okay. Face presets?
These are set to release in October. We will also add some sample faces, so players who struggle to make cute faces can also have fun. That was their answer.
Okay,
Let's move
October.
on to the
Okay.
next question. The Mars Training Center is not only a place to practice using Mars, but also for trying out various actions.
Yeah, okay. Why did
Can
they
you
make
please
this
make
fucking
it so
limited?
this will always be playable? Here is their answer.
Why did they make the training center limited to begin with?
We are considering adding some more features to the Mars Training Center to make it easier to try out a variety of actions, as well as releasing it as a standing quest.
Yes, thank you.
The target date for this is around December.
In December!
Please sit tight until this is implemented. That was their answer. That's all for our Q&A today.
Oh, in no way, bro! In no way!
Moving forward, we will continue to select and bring your questions and feedback to the development and operations teams and share their answers with you.
Well,
Please share your thoughts
Merry
and
Christmas,
opinions
I
about
guess,
this
guys.
program and the game using the hashtag NGS Headline
Merry
on X
Christmas.
and other social media.
hope you have a nice
Moving
Christmas,
on to the next
boys.
segment.
NGS Satellite Information.
Now let's move on from updates and talk about some other NGS-related info. I'm sure it will get you even more
Well, I mean,
hyped to
at
play
least
the
we get
game.
a proper timeline.
Let's start with this.
I'll give them the benefit of the doubt there.
Volumes 7 and 8 of the
Credit where
PSO2
credit's due. At
soundtrack
least
are now
it's
available
transparent
on
that we're getting
Spotify,
actual, like,
Apple
proper
Music,
timelines.
and other music streaming platforms. You can also use these tunes when posting videos on TikTok.
Episode 5 is cool.
Volumes 9 and 10 will be available in September, so be on the lookout for them as well. The Play NGS Ultra Build-Up Battle Power campaign is now underway.
Okay. Yeah.
We're offering 10 free SG scratch tickets per day to new and returning NGS players on a standing basis. Up to a total of 100 of these scratch tickets can be
Space
drawn,
Magatsu.
and they include augment capsules such as C
I
Gladius
kinda
Sol
high-key miss
LCS
Space
and
Magatsu.
C Gigas Mast LCS, which are easy for newcomers to pick up and use. The scratch ticket is also open
We'll
to
leave Alpha in
everyone
December, who
already
knows?
playing the game,
Bring on the
so
fleet!
have at it.
It'll be cool.
In addition, a number of other fantabulous campaigns will be held, including a treasure scratch and an enhancement support campaign to make item enhancement easier. PSO2 Day will be revamped from September 1st,
Oh.
2024.
Oh yeah, they already posted this.
This event will now cover 2 separate 3-day periods, from the 1st to the 3rd, and from the 21st to the 23rd of each month. Plus, there are even more perks for premium users, so be sure to give it a try. That's all for this episode of NGS Headline. We look forward to seeing more of your thoughts
on.
in response to future NGS Headline episodes.
We don't have anything extra in JP, right?
Feel free to share your opinions on the game, feedback on the program, and messages of support for the development and operations team.
Yeah, I
Don't
don't think we have
forget to
anything
include
extra.
hashtag NGS Headline and post it on X. As a representative of the users, I will continue to work with the development team to make NGS a more enjoyable game for everyone, and I
Dude.
look forward to your continued
Oh
support.
no.
The next episode of NGS Headline will be
October
released on Tuesday,
1st.
October
Okay.
1st. We'll be focusing mainly on the updates coming in October. Don't forget to like
To be
and
fair,
subscribe.
right? To be fair. To be fair. Not every headline needs to
Now
be like
then,
Omega
Arts,
super
I'll
banger,
see you at the next NGS Headline.
because they're just providing like,
Thanks
oh
for
hey,
watching
this
here
is like
on
what's coming
Tuesday
next
night.
month and
I'll
stuff.
see you on next NGS Headline. Bye-bye.
Like, yeah, not every headline needs to be like super banger and stuff, but I mean, I kind of expected a little bit more. I didn't expect like September, October to be like really dry. Yeah, that's kind of really dry. I mean, we do get the Ange quest, which is cool. Which this comes like on the 10th. Yeah, on the 10th. So basically a week from now. And then we get the Dalian rank 2 tomorrow instead. Which I guess is fine. I don't know if there's gonna be any like new mechanics or anything. I don't think so. Zenith on the 10th, and then a week after that is the solo Zenith, which then leaves the entire second half of September to just about really nothing. Oh yeah, Ordinal Tower on the next. So technically, at least there's some stuff, right? Dalian into Ange. Into after Ange is the solo Ange, whatever, and then Ordinal Tower. Which after that, there's basically like just the limited quests for this one thingy. So at least like in 4 weeks, you more or less have like something quote unquote new every week, which is fine. Because after that, we also do get the boss rush quest, or it was like somewhere around here. So yeah, after that, the next week after, which is October 1st, is gonna be when we get the next headline, and we'll have information on all the new content in October anyway. So, I mean, to be fair, right? Even though it's a bit disappointing, at least there's content, and it will actually get information on the whatchamacallit. I kind of lost my train of thought. At least we're gonna get information on we're gonna get the new face as well on October. Which I guess that stream is gonna have some nice stuff. That's probably gonna be when the Kaiju Hachigo collab is gonna start. We're definitely gonna get more stuff later on. Yeah, that's basically everything I can think of. Alright. I'm not really hoping because I don't expect anything. And most of the new content, I'm honestly actually not even gonna really play. I'm gonna check out Anji once, and then that's basically about it. Because this month is my month for Space Marine. Like, I'm literally not playing NGS at all. Line Shark is whatever. Costumes are like fine at best. Kaiju number 8. That's kind of funny. At least the pose number 2 is a little bit cooler. Back to gaming. Dude, here's you. See you later, my guy. NGS makes more profit than Final Fantasy 14. That might be a little difficult to say because number one, they kind of just dropped the big expansion, right? And then it's subscription based, and then people can just like unsub and just wait for content or whatever. It's a very different model. So like in the dead months, of course, maybe NGS can still make more because people are willing for like, costumes and stuff, but if you look at the numbers on like a monthly basis and stuff like that, it's definitely going to be a bit skewed. I'm hoping that October, November, December is going to have like a bit more stuff. I was expecting a little bit more, but there really wasn't anything to like get you interested, I guess. And yeah, income is not profit as well. That is very true. You want me to stream Space Marine 2? I'll think about it. I'll think about it and then see what happens. I might have to dual stream on Twitch as well, so like you guys can also get the drops if that's the case. Because there's gonna be Twitch drops. subscription online game and free game is complete. It's pretty different in model. Yeah, of course, monetization model and stuff is different. That much is for sure, obviously. All right, chat, boys, burbs, tunas, every sort of zoo animal you can probably think of. Throw a number in chat, 1 to 5, okay? Rate this headline. I just want to see how you guys feel about this one. Personally, I would give it like probably a 3 at best. It does what it does. It tells us basically like what's going on. Nothing too exciting, nothing really like crazy good or anything, but it's whatever. I guess most of you guys kind of like more or less agree. Not great, not terrible. I'm excited though to see the new face type for next month. Maybe they're gonna do something to like feel a little bit better towards the side of, let's say, the cartoon faces. What is called? The not cartoon faces. The shader, cell shading. I feel like the way they talked about it is like they really want to make it look more anime-y and like more fitting towards the toon face. Cell shaded face, sorry. It would be cool though if we had like unlimited duration Mars for fighting against Andre. That would bring so much memories back from Scarlet Space Splitter. I don't mind that they're adding a solo quest. But like, I don't know, chat, guys, I do want to know what are we all, how are we all feeling about the them implementing Zenith here and then adding a solo version that doesn't have different drops? So basically, it's just more or less the same quest, but just scaled for solo. But if you can solo S rank, you get a title. That's it. How are we feeling about that? Me personally, right? One of the reasons I don't run like dual quests and all that stuff anyways is because I play this game to play with my buds. Personally, for me, I don't find playing solo is like super brag worthy or like super accomplishing or anything like that, just because again, I play this game to play with my friends, right? That's just personal for me. So like I find playing solo content to be like, why? I know some people do enjoy the solo content and stuff, and there are pretty nice solo content that implemented fine in base PSO2 as well. But I don't particularly enjoy it because, again, I don't play this for solo. Dead in a WannaCon in wise. Yeah, and nothing but limited quests and scratches. They really need to make more standing content, honestly. That Green Wing is a mag? Holy. Having a solo content is good because people who complain with randos can solo for themselves. Yeah, I guess. Makes sense, yeah. Open world, probably a poor choice. Yeah, no, I did not agree with solo quests since the very beginning. Also, seriously though, this hair is hella cute. This hair is great. This hair is absolutely great. There's some interesting looking eyes. Not too bad. Not crazy. Yeah. People spam deck space for Meseta, yeah. You can get like probably like 2 million something Meseta for like hour running it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have anything else to add, honestly. I feel like everything's already been like said and done. It's fine. Oh yeah, next stream is gonna be after TGS, huh? That's true, because TGS is at the end of this month. There's probably gonna be a lot of stuff that is like shown at TGS, maybe, question mark? Hopefully I can meet some devs, as usual though. What have I been doing these days? I did say this at the start of the stream, but recently what I've been doing is right now I'm just waiting for Space Marine 2. Like once Space Marine 2 drops, I'm going hard. But recently, as of recent, I've been playing, restarting playing Monster Hunter World with one of my friends who invited me to play because he was pretty excited to see Monster Hunter Wild at Gamescom. So they were like, yo, RC, you want to play? I'm like, yeah, I'll play. No problem, but I'll only play with you until like, you know, September 5th, because once Space Marine 2 releases, you're not seeing my face anywhere except for in that game. And then on the side, I've also been playing the Wuthering Waves since Stahl recommended to me. It was pretty fun. Reminds me a good bit of like old PSO. Pretty nice. I was playing a bit of Overwatch because one of my friends also invited me to play here and there. And also new support hero is pretty cool. We actually hit, I actually hit Diamond 2 like recently. Did they cook this headline? Not really. There's really basically like nothing on show. And then on the side, I also play Hearthstone because I like card games. Yeah, that's basically all I've been doing. And then this entire month, all I'll be doing is basically just like Space Marine. Where am I up to in Wuthering Waves? I just 30-30'd the tower that just reset on Monday, which was yesterday. So. Ancient, just for me to like quickly go over for you. So basically we have number 1, we have Dalian rank 2 starting tomorrow. Nothing crazy there. And then after that, we have Zenith Firefight, which is Anjay from base PSO2, and you can fight it with Mars. And then the week after this, it's gonna be Zenith, but solo quest version. But it's not gonna have different rewards from the 4-man version, or like whatever they're doing. And then next we have, after the week after that, we have Ordinal Tower rank 8, which I feel like personally this one's gonna be sleeper content. Like, I really enjoy Ordinal Tower when they release that. It's really fun. So I'm pretty optimistic about rank 8 because that's like new content, so to say, right? And then Ordinal has always had some interesting stuff, so I think it's gonna be pretty good. And then after that we have Line Strike update, and then we have Kaiju Hatsugo, Kaiju number 8 collab. If this thing would load, but yeah, you can kind of see in the yeah, there we go. And yeah, that's basically about the entire headline. there's nothing really else. And then next headline is just October 1st. At the end of the month though, I'll visit TGS and hopefully I can meet like some devs and stuff. Maybe I'll talk to them a little bit here and there, but that's about it. Yeah, it's kind of slow. There's some stuff coming in like December, but that's like still a really big while away, right? So yeah, that's about all I can say. That's really all there is to offer right now. So Sakai, I have no idea what Sakai's been doing, honestly. But I know Sakai has actually been working also on like the Bleach 1000 Year Blood War anime as well, which is cool. I'm hella excited, by the way. Yo, anyone excited for Core 3 of 1000 Year Blood War? It's coming in like a few weeks. Yeah. Sakai does a lot of anime, you'd be surprised. Forever Winter? What is Forever Winter? I have not a clue what that is. Man, maybe I'll consider streaming Space Marine when it comes out. I'll think about it because I'll definitely be playing with like perp and stuff. So maybe pretty cool. For Blue Archive, I do log on here and there and I follow this stuff. Don't ask me about Project KV because I have no comment on that, okay? Why are you conflicted on getting Kikoro Mina's voice tickets? Just get both. I'll check out Forever Winter. I'll note that down and maybe check it out like later. Red Archive. I really like this new music playlist that I have on the stream, by the way. Like, totally not to, like, patting myself on the back for finding such a good playlist, but I'm really happy with the music right now. It's kind of, like, nice pacing. Snowbreak. I know Stall plays Snowbreak. Sounds like a Dojin Circle project. Despite people doing posts and stuff. Yeah. It's fine. I'm like, oh yeah, sorry, Ancient. There's this like one more LQ as well, but I don't know if you're interested, but it's there. So yeah. And then next headline on October 1st, we're gonna get all the content for the next month. Oh yeah, also we have the a new face type coming next month as well. Seems so. Yeah. That's everything I can think of. We'll see what it looks like when we get there. We'll get there when we get there. It'll be a while, probably. Something like that. Oh, don't worry though. Don't worry. You can just wait and chill until you see next month's headline, because this month is relatively dry. There's still content for you to play if you're interested, but personally for me, I'm checking out Space Marine, so I'm checking out of like every single game possible. Oh, yeah. I wanted to also highlight like the knit hat on the left. That's so cute. I want that so much. I love it. I like small stuff like this. Did I get to it? What is Mecha Break? Never heard of Mecha Break before. Wait. Wait. Yo, guys. Chat. Hold on. Hold on. Let me check. Is Cammy streaming? Because I see him on PSO2. Let me see. Cammy Cakes. Oh, Cammy is not streaming. Yo, guys. Chat. Just for fun. Cammy's in a voice channel with like some people. doing like PSO2 stuff, but do you want me to like drop over and just like bomb cam and say hi? Just for you guys chat before I head off? Do you guys want that? Just it'll be like completely out of nowhere. Cammy's gonna be like, what the fuck? Actually, I don't even know half the people in that chat. Probably is like some of the people from like the NAPSO2. Dude for lols. Sure, don't blame me if like anything vulgar comes out, by the way. Hold on, let me switch the screen this little back. But yeah, I'm just gonna go say hi to Cam and just like probably head off. But let's drop in. Let's see who's in here. I have no idea who's in here.
Like, my scores have like just increased pretty steadily, including my averages. So it's there. It's there. The dexterity's growing.
Hey, I see RC joined.
Yeah, I know. Dude, Cammy, what's up?
Hey, man. Hey, a random ass question. How much experience do you have with aim trainers? Have you ever used those?
Aim trainers? Yeah, I do. Here and there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Here, just a quick context of exactly why I'm here. I was streaming Headline just now. Still streaming, by the way. But chat is like, yo, you should go bomb Cammy
You're
first.
good.
So I'm just here just for shits and giggles. And
Did they add an Uzi to PSO or something?
Hmm? Nah.
You said you were watching Headline. Like, I was just curious.
Oh no, nothing too crazy. There's a collab with a popular anime right now though, which is coming next month.
Okay, I'm playing PSO right now, but
yeah, exactly.
which anime?
Kaiju Hajigo, Kaiju number 8.
Oh, okay, I've heard of that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I still keep up with it, but like, damn, dude, this is not base PSO2. It's like really what just always hits me with this game.
I understand. Yeah. This month
doesn't mean I dislike it. It's just like lost potential.
This month is relatively dry, but at least there's a new face type coming next month, so I'm particularly excited for that.
Yeah, that makes sense for sure.
But yeah, personally, just back on the topic of aim trainers for a sec. I don't think aim trainers is necessarily a bad thing, but none of that will ever beat real experience in the end.
Which is the right mentality to have.
You can be like the most aim god ever, but if you can't aim in those situations that you don't expect and stuff like that, it's like, you know, you kind of just get rolled over.
The exact last thing we were talking about is I use them, or rather I use my fucking Osu as more of like a brain wake up.
Yeah, it's a warm up. It's a great warm up. Just to get like your instincts or like your, you know, movement, whatever, muscle memory kind of flowing.
Yeah, a grooving sword I use is when I stop trying to hold a combo and I'm just grooving and the combo gets held, that's when I'm ready to play the game.
Funny,
although
it's like literally exactly what I was talking about.
I will say though that I think aim trainers are actually really good for new beginners. Especially
absolutely.
When I say beginners, I don't mean like beginners to like a new FPS game, but rather beginner as in like people who have literally never played even first-person shooter games before. Because I had a situation a few months back where some of my friends asked me to play like some games that are like FPS, right? And then they actually never played FPS games before. And then I had to like find aim trainers and stuff to help them a bit to get adjusted to like, oh yeah, you know, here's the basics of like how to aim, how to etc. 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 I think those situations are pretty good.
So speaking of FPS,
yo,
Purpose told me there's some new upcoming things on Warhammer.
Oh yeah,
should I be excited about that?
Space Marine 2 is actually third person.
Third person, really?
Yeah, Cammy, you know Gears of War, yeah?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, basically Space Marine is basically Gears of War, but Warhammer. And there's gonna be PvE and PvP and a big story. So
I have had so many expletives talked over from Gears of War back in the Xbox Live days. Holy shit.
Really?
Called everything in the dictionary during Gears of War. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Was it as bad as the Modern Warfare 2 lobbies?
Oh, the same people.
Worse.
Oh man.
Oh god.
I never got as much into Gears PvP, but yeah.
I mean, Gears PvP is like extremely competitive. There is so much tech there. It is so impressive.
I saw a clip of someone doing this thing where they like bounced from cover to cover, and I was like,
Yep,
fuck?
yep. That's a big thing.
Yeah,
Cover
yeah.
bouncing. Yep, cover bouncing with Nasher. Oof.
Like,
See
what
someone
the
hit the bounce, bounce, boom, bounce, bounce. Dude, it's incredible.
I mean, it was
incredible amount of precision too.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it was like mesmerizing to watch, but I was just like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, no, it's a really important tactic for Nasher push.
I wonder how
There's still like your
competitive.
traditional shooting, but
I wonder how competitive this one's gonna get.
who knows?
Y'all have inspired me. I'm gonna go watch a Gears tournament or something. I'm gonna
Go,
look that up on
go
YouTube.
watch Optic. Go watch Optic's old roster. They dropped that roster, by the way.
Wait, are
that
they
is-
still doing the tournament?
I don't think so anymore, but
Oh,
Optic
They-
played Gears?
Optic's Gears team is statistically the most successful team ever in esports. I think that is still
God
to
damn.
this day. They have they are the most winningest team. With
I
roster.
didn't even know they played Gears. I remember watching like Scump and shit back in like the MW3 days, but like now
Well, that's like completely
Crazy.
different. We're talking more the org thing. But they ended up like switching management, whatever, and they dropped that. I was like, they are that. Oh my god, I was tilted over that.
yeah. That's cool though. That's really cool. But yeah, I'm just super excited because more or less Space Marine 2 releasing in like a few days here is like I've been waiting 13 years for this. 13.
was
1-3.
it that long ago?
Yes!
Oh my god, I feel so fucking old.
Oh,
Hey.
there's the Brat King video. Size, you ever want to watch something crazy?
I just put up one of my old videos.
That Rat
No, what-
King, the
Rat
Rat King
King
video that Cammy just posted to
Versus-
YouTube.
Yeah, literally right
That
now,
sh-
this minute.
That shit
Versus
is
noobs.
funny. It's so funny.
I'll have to pull it up.
It's so good.
We used Lunafaction boot sides to get the extended
Oh,
range
come
drop off of Rat
on.
Kings, and we had 8 of them.
Come on.
And because the matchmaking took 10 minutes to queue, we matched brand new players.
Come on.
They had
I felt
no-
fucking terrible about it. However, they designed this game mode with that exact intention in mind, and I had
Yeah.
to do it once.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
Had to do
Cammy,
it.
speaking of which, like, what have you been up to recently?
Okay, so I've been playing a dead game called Concord.
Okay.
Like, actually.
Some of the devs that worked on the parts of Destiny 2 that I really enjoyed back in the day
Yeah.
left Destiny 2 and worked on this project.
So there's
In the
Destiny
shadows?
DNA in the game. Yeah.
Yes, and that's what like kind of draws me to it. But the greater gaming community in general has some very obvious critiques to this game that I don't disagree with. I'm like, yes, that also looks terrible. Or also, yes, that also plays terrible.
Hmm.
But at the same time, I cannot ignore how good the gameplay is. And I'm like, this is fucking awesome. So
Understandable.
I'm enjoying this in the short term.
Yeah.
And that's just what I'm playing right now.
I think I saw in the
And it-
news or something they lost like 200 million in profits or something like that.
Something crazy like that, I wouldn't even be surprised. But the point is, I'm enjoying the game right now, and I'm going to play it until it's just not feasible.
Understandable, yeah.
It's fun, and that's all that matters to me right now.
Yeah. That's fair.
How about yourself?
For me, basically it's more or less like you would believe it or not, this past month or so was literally just me accompanying Perp on random shit.
He's been on his fucking grind set for physical therapy, so
Yeah.
I'm sure his fucking gaming time has been really laser pointer.
Yeah, but most of the thing with Perp is like, it's once he finishes classes and everything, right? The time zone stuff kind of works out in the favor of me and Perp, really. So more or less, like I've just been like accompanying him, also making sure that he's actually studying and shit, which is cool.
Good, he's my brother, and I don't actually trust that his free time is his free time.
Yeah.
He'd be like, "Yo, Cam, let's grind trials," and I'm just like, actually, I'm busy." When in reality, I'm like, "There's no fucking way. This is his free time."
Yeah, just gotta make sure he's in track because he's
Yeah,
particularly
exactly.
also really excited for Space Marine, like very excited for Space Marine.
You should be. Shit looks rad.
I'm gonna probably get him Concord at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think he would enjoy it.
Dude. I sound so sick in these gameplay.
And the best part is I can use Destiny terms to get him up to speed in like a matter of minutes, where he's like a contributing member of the team. Because like I'm telling you, that DNA is it's there.
You gonna also come check out like Space Marine at all with perp and stuff?
Yeah, I will. I know y'all got the hookup with like getting me the advanced codes or whatever. It's more just like I'm very bad at my own time management with my own YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And Destiny is in one of the lowest lows it's ever had.
Wait,
in history.
didn't you guys just drop like a big expansion or something?
Which is funny, right? Because you would expect it to be doing good. But the problem is that expansion is supposed to be its last expansion. So
Okay.
the community base at large is like, well, there's nothing else in the game, right? And then they bounce.
Yep.
Wait, is it paid
Right.
expansion or?
Yeah, of course it's a paid expansion.
Okay.
But it's more like this was a 10-year plan for the game, and we are at the 10th year.
Right.
So everybody who has ever played it goes, well, there's nothing else left for me, and then they bounce.
Because now they're working on like, I think it was called like.
We don't know
or,
anything.
like,
That's why people
Marathon?
are leaving.
Something.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they're working a marathon, but for Destiny, there's nothing on the horizon. We don't know anything. We're all in the dark.
They gave us like a code name for what's coming next, and like told us like essentially the only thing we know is that they've said that like we'll get 2 seasons and 2 smaller expansions every year now.
Okay.
So you have an example with Phantasy Star Online base, right?
Right.
Where they left the game. It's not in an unplayable state. We can go back and enjoy Endless right now.
Yeah.
Destiny 2 is not that. It is not in a playable state.
Okay.
So the entire community is like, what the fuck? This was supposed to be the end. And the game's almost worse off now than it was a month ago.
Oh.
What gives? What is the future plan? And we've just had radio silence. So yeah, players are falling off at a crazy rate right now.
Damn.
All right,
And
boys,
like,
I'm
I'm
heading
not
out.
that concerned as a content creator because I sort of make my own fun. Like at a certain point, I'm just going to be running viewer custom games.
Yeah.
But for the greater community, it is really falling off to a point where it starts to hurt the infrastructure of the game, where you can't even get matches anymore. Or you
Well,
can't
that
even
bad.
LFG for activities.
Oh yeah, you were Mongoose the other day, right? I remember.
Yeah, Mongoose means that I searched for 10 minutes and not a single adequate match was found.
Oh.
Which,
Wait, is that-
like,
hold up.
to a Counter-Strike player playing Face It or something, that's probably nothing. They're like, I wait 45 minutes for my game. I don't know.
Wait, Cammy. Is that a byproduct of number 1, your MMR being too high, or 2, the game's that dead?
Correct. You are absolutely right. When I play Concord, I'm a noob. So me finding a match in a minute isn't conducive to the player base. It's more just like I suck at the game, so it has more players to find. In Destiny, no bragging or whatever, I put in the work. Like I am one of the strongest players on the server.
I don't think that's a
So-
brag, by the way.
That's just truth.
Yeah, okay, so friends verify.
I've
I'm
been
one of the
watching
stronger
you
players
for
on the
years for a
server.
reason.
We call this Skill Island. In the Skill Island bracket, it does not have enough players to adequately find me a match, so it doesn't. It takes longer than 10 minutes to do so. And usually, if it does find a match, it's at the expense of new players, which is shitty to say. Usually, what it means is that it had one above average player with a lot of new players against average players. That's usually where it decides that the match is adequate. And I hate to say that's always at the expense of the new players, which is not good for the game. If that is the new player's norm, they're gonna bounce really quickly.
Yeah.
And sometimes it is their norm because of the player population not providing enough players of their similar kind. So that's where Destiny is right now. It is struggling to fill the infrastructure of the game. And the thing is, all the Destiny players watching with bated breath, they're like, well, the developers kind of deserve this right now because they just haven't fostered the game the way it was deserving. We think it's upper management mismanaging the game.
Yeah.
These things aren't rocket science, man. They're very obvious W's that the game refuses to provide to the players.
That sounds
that being said,
bad.
I'm a content creator half because of the skill in the game and half because of my creativity. The creativity side isn't going anywhere, and I don't doubt myself whatsoever, the ability to provide daily content.
Okay, Cammy, real question. Can you do like actual custom games or like custom game modes in Destiny?
Yes.
Not like you could in Halo, but you can, yeah.
Not like Halo, yes, but you have to have like gentlemen's agreements to make the real custom games happen.
Because I was about to go the path of like, dude, if you can make like your own rule set, like custom games and stuff, you can make so much like random viewer games and stuff, and just make a community of like, oh hey, we're doing this game mode, etc.
So yes, that's the optimistic approach, but in reality, what's going to happen is I'm a high profile content creator.
Everyone's going to
and a cheater is going to say, this is a great opportunity for entertainment for myself to fuck over these people.
Yeah.
I'm going to make them mad. And the cheater's going to join up and they're going to drop 50 and we're all going to go, you suck at the game. You should not be dropping 50. Here are the reasons we think why. And they're going to deny it. And that's going to be the first problem point I encounter when I host custom games. So I'm trying to think of a very fair way I can have a slight barrier of entry to really have invested players in customs.
So
but also a quick way to vet cheaters.
A little bit of closed community-ish kind of thing. Understandable.
Yeah, but like from a skill perspective, we don't want brand new players or low skill players in the lobby with some of the best. Like, it's not going to be fair to anyone.
I mean, okay. Here's a hypothetical. Let's say if a team, right, has like, say, let's say there's like 5 ranks, right? Let's say there's like one player that's like rank 5 who's like the highest rank, for example. And then on average, everyone else is like a 2 and a 3, and like one player that's 5 for both teams.
Okay, I see where you're going. The easy answer is I will not allow that match to start unless we have another 5 on the opposing team.
Yeah.
And the reasoning is because we want them to like encourage other players to grow by guiding them along. You know, teach a man to fish.
Yeah. I was more asking just for the fact that like in some games, for example, if you have like one hella good player, they'll make like the match miserable for like everyone else. I don't know how that is the case for
100%.
Destiny.
That is the case in Destiny, yes.
Oh, okay.
One player can have an astronomical influence on the match.
If you want like a good example, you can watch Ill Physics and his labs, how he does that. Like he'll do different scrims for like players of different levels.
Yeah, different brackets, exactly.
Yeah. And then he'll have one where, you know, he'll have a couple nights a week where anyone at any skill level can jump
The word
in.
we're looking for is Grandmaster. We do not ever want Grandmasters and new players in the same lobby unless it's for the intention of having one Grandmaster on each team and teaching everybody.
Oh my god, dude, Cammy! I just had a random stupid idea. I don't know if you've ever done anything like this before, but like if you set like a private scrims, right? And like you have a bunch of like newbie players in every team, and then there's like one Grandmaster player in the team, but you have to like spectate and find out who the Grandmaster is, and the Grandmaster has to pretend to be like a noob.
Okay, that sounds like fun content. I thought you were going to say the other direction where the Grandmaster isn't even playing in the game, but just literally spectating one player on each team.
Oh, no.
And giving them advice to filter to the other noobs. Like, that's also super helpful.
Yeah, that'd be cool, though. I actually
hitting Grandmaster is funny. I want you to know that it's very hard to hide your prowess at a game.
Yeah. Which is why I think it would be absolutely hilarious to see, like, how a Grandmaster would, like, pretend to be a noob. Because, you know, a lot of those habits and stuff does come out, right?
Yeah, it really does when pushed to the wire.
It's actually funny because I was actually talking with Perp earlier this morning for me that I actually saw a video on YouTube. Hold on, let me actually send this to you. This is kind of funny. So basically they put like 2 players blindfolded in a first-person shooter game, and you have someone behind them basically like driving
One a
them.
spotter.
Yeah,
and the
telling
other
them, like,
yeah,
yo,
okay.
move left, aim here, shoot there.
You know, me and Perp have done that, right?
Really?
Yeah. We've shared the same controller too. It's like, it's so funny.
That's hilarious. Or
Anyway, on that same like type of content scheme, I've been talking to you in the past about having like you on as an MMO master for guessing what in Destiny 2's PvE meta is relevant.
I'm still down
It's
to
just
do
like,
that, by the way.
You're still down to do that? Okay. I think it would be so fun. It's like, hey, this is my friend RC. He's been, like, in my words, a grandmaster of Japanese MMO. And today I'm bringing him down to tell us what is viable in Destiny 2.
That's hilarious, though.
Be like, this is the Assassin's Cowl. It's an exotic helmet that when you equip it on your hunter, your ability melees make you invisible. RC, how influential on a scale of 1 to 10, S tier, F tier, do you think this exotic is? And you'd be like, okay, I'm that C tier for these reasons.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'd tell you, in my experience, it's a D tier, and this is why.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, no, it can't be, blasphemy. And that would just be the theme of the video.
Yeah, there was some videos I was actually watching earlier with like similar theme where like Magic the Gathering players guess how good or bad a Yu-Gi-Oh card is.
Yes, that's the one I drew inspiration from.
Dude, I love those so much. That'd be so fun.
Yeah,
though.
so since Destiny's in a real drought right now, I actually might call upon you sooner than later for that video. I'll make the PowerPoint.
Dude. I'm so down.
You get one bingo free space, and that's the Galahorn. There's no fucking way you don't know that Galahorn's like the sauce in Destiny 2.
I mean, I've heard you and Perp mention the name. I don't know what the fuck.
No, I'm
does.
talking. The game's been out for 10 years, and there has not been a single meta where Galahorn has not been relevant.
Mm-hmm.
It is like the most known Destiny weapon in the game, so I'm giving you that freebie bingo space.
I know that name, and then, like the next one is like something Last Whisper or something. I can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
That's like basically my extent of Destiny knowledge.
No fucking shot. You would say that one too, considering we used it today.
Yeah.
To put up, you know, like a one phase on a boss.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still relevant to this day. Is all I'm gonna say.
That's cool. Yeah, that's.
But yeah, nail on the head. You are perfect. Galahorn and
my
Whisper.
extent.
Those are the two for Destiny that have persisted for the entire 10-year cycle of the game.
Mm-hmm.
However, there's a lot that I actually think are gonna really fuck up here, and it's gonna be fun to see.
Yeah. Entertainment value is always really important in these videos. And then, of course, the most important part is also the synergy between the people, the host, and the people.
Yes, I have a third that I want to pull who's like my equivalent, except instead they never touched PvP and they only played PvE.
Oh,
I think it would be really, really good to have on.
Like
because
PvE
I would be able to do
player?
a back and forth with him. Yeah, exactly. And then he'd be able to have a back and forth with you, and I think the viewers would love it. His name is Aegis, and he's a spreadsheet nerd. The same way y'all in Japan have everything, everything mapped out. I think he would have a good back and forth with me, which would translate to a good back and forth with you.
Yeah, it sounds exciting. Definitely sounds very exciting.
And it's not going to stop there. Of course, we're going to reach out to other games too. Like,
yeah.
I don't know, fucking Minecraft, whatever. Like, I'm sure someone would bite.
Oh yeah, if you ever want like video ideas or anything, I'm always down to discuss as well.
Anything off the top of your head right now? Because I know we're in a drought.
Oh.
Not that I'm like starving for ideas. I still have the backlog, but just since you're here.
Let's see. I mean, number one, like the custom games, custom lobbies, always a very, very interesting one, right?
Okay, so then I'll tell you an example I've had of a custom lobby that I think viewers would find fun.
Yeah.
Remember the zombies game modes that existed before COD Zombies for Halo? I'm doing one of those. I'll tell you what the weapons do. One of the weapons, if you take arc damage, you get resistance to arc damage, and your weapon chains lightning to everybody. The other weapon is if you get a kill with arc damage, your gun chains lightning to everything. So I want to do an infection style game mode where everybody starts with the bow that chains lightning, and if you die, you menu over to the one that protects against lightning. And the last person standing with the bow is the winner. And put a 3 life cap on the custom games. That's where I'm at with that. It's called Risk Runner Infection is what it would be.
So here's my question. How much can you customize in like a custom game? For example, can you do like, let's say 1v9, but like the one person is like has like 5 times the stat or something like that?
You cannot go crazy for 5 times the stat on the single player. You have to gentleman's it. But you can do 1v9s, and you can do universal, let's say 200% cooldown rate or 10% cooldown rate. You cannot make something, for example, your melee hits less hard.
Dude,
the gravity is less, etc. You can't do any of that yet. In fact, I'm gonna add that to my notes.
Yeah, imagine if you can do something like that and actually make like, you know, a player like a raid boss or something. That'd be so cool though.
Yeah, they called that Fat Kid or Juggernaut back in the day.
We did Cardinal Dive when they made the new this is the name of the clan that I'm in Destiny 2. We had the a bunch of people in the call, and everyone was like, let's do PMs right now because like we all want to play together, but there's too many of us. And then we found out, we're like, oh, there's like 16-man rumble. And we're like, wait, what if we did an infection game mode? And then we got together and figured out, it's like, okay, so here's what we'll do. Because you can't do like 1v15, the game just won't allow it, and you can't switch sides. I wish they would, but you can't. So we figured out, well, there's a new feature with the shaders where you can favorite shaders. So favorite a black shader and favorite a white shader, and then 2 people start out as zombies, so that's the black shader, and then everyone else starts out as the white shader. As soon as you die, just go into your shaders, and your favorite shader will be right there. Switch shaders really quick, and then you're on the enemy team. And how it works is 2 zombies start out with sword hilts, and there's a way to make it so sword hilts will one hit. And you turn off radar completely. It's no HUD. And you go find your spot. Certain weapons has to be taken out. Like we figured out really quick that Trinity Gold.
That's a perfect example of gentlemen's agreements making the custom games happen. Like that's how it has to happen.
Because we were like, no Trinity Gold, no Fighting Lion or anything like that. And what happens is the first 2 people that were zombies kind of had a rough time getting in. But eventually what happens is someone gets impatient, and then it becomes 3, and then you slowly start to get to that point where it's like 2v14. 14 zombies coming at you, and it's very much that feeling of just it feels like old Halo, where it's like, okay, if they come in one at a time, I can just take them down over and over. But if they swarm all at once, like the game is just over, and it's just chaotic fun. And it was really fun. It was a fun way to do it.
If you're wondering, do we want the developers to embrace these type of custom games? Yes, we do.
Action set. Like they just made 8v8 Sparrow Control, which is like team deathmatch, big team battles for Destiny 2, with sparrows in it.
First time ever, entire decade.
First time ever, and it's just chaotic. It's stupid, chaotic fun, and I wish they would do it on smaller maps as well, just for the novelty sake of it. Because there's ways in Destiny 2 where you can throw yourself into an enemy team, and I've clips of me doing it, and you can wipe the entire enemy team without them even knowing, if you have the right build on. It's just fun chaos, which is like kind of a double-edged sword for PvP, I would say, but it is what it is.
Point is, they need to give us the options to curate our own customs. Right now, they have improved it a lot, but not even close to what other games offer.
No, not at all.
Okay, RC, so other ideas on that same wavelength.
So, let's say, how prevalent are like one tricks in Destiny?
Very.
Really?
Extremely, even.
Yeah, it's kind of, Destiny's kind of known
That's
for
the
it almost.
norm, to be honest. That's the norm. One trick's the norm in Destiny.
Oh, damn. I thought it would be like a little bit less common because I was about to say like Destiny PvP is like 3v3, right? You can do like custom lobbies of like, oh, these one tricks of this weapon versus these one tricks of this weapon, and you commentate the matches or something.
Oh, that would be fun. Yes, I could see me doing that. That's a very good idea. But in PvP in general, yes, I expect to run into one tricks more often than not.
Damn.
Yep.
The Destiny community is really bad about branching out and being a holistic player. They are straight up mostly one tricks.
Oh.
It is very much copycats. Look on YouTube. What's the newest meta for this season? Okay, I'm playing that and only that for the rest of the season, and I'm doing nothing else. It's very rare to find someone who is going outside of the box. It's very rare to find a Kami Cakes in a PvP game. Yeah.
I appreciate the compliment. What he means by that specifically is
people who play
when you see when the matchmaking wants to throw a random map in a random mode, the player will rarely adjust. They will just say, I will keep on what I'm comfortable with and get mad at anything that says no to that.
Yep.
It is very rare to find a player that says, I have an optimal setup for this map and mode and my opponents.
It's very much
very fucking rare to see that in Destiny. It's not like I haven't done my part in trying to teach players how to think like that. It's just how the Destiny community ended up.
Okay, so my next question is, how is modding in Destiny? Like, can people do
instant
crazy
ban?
stuff?
Instant fucking ban, instant lawyer, instant cease and desist.
You will get your life.
No, I was literally about to ask you, like, what if you do like proximity chat modded game?
Bro, your great grandchildren will have debt from the Bungie lawyers.
Bungie is almost at this point more known than Nintendo for coming after people.
Oh, I see what you're going with though. Before I interrupted. Okay, so there's a raid in Destiny called the Vault of Glass, and you have to teleport from the past and the future.
Okay.
And communicate from the present and the future or something like that.
Yep.
Exactly what oracle to shoot, which is just like this floating green bright thing in the sky. The idea to make it funny for YouTube content is to have somebody who is like a 7th player to move us in the Discord chat from the present to the future so we can only hear that individual timeline.
Dude, that already sounds funny.
Fucking funny, right? And so in game, how we need to communicate is we need to exit a portal, go into portal and say, shoot front left, far right. And then we exit the portal. And the moderator moves us to exactly where it needs to be in like that timeline. I think that would be funny as fuck. We've always toyed around with that idea, but we never pulled the trigger. I hope I explained that correctly. Anyway, it's going to require a lot of extra work from that moderator to be able to get it done.
Yeah.
Timelines PMs or...
Yeah, exactly. You know, like Destiny players in this call know what I'm talking about. If it's Mars or Venus, the Discord moderator is going to switch exactly who is in Venus and who is in Mars appropriately. You are not going to be able to communicate with the other side unless you are physically in the same room as them.
Actually hilarious.
I think that's a money idea, but it requires a lot of coordination.
Yeah.
A lot of effort.
Man, dude, you should ask the devs to like let you do like actual super private customizable custom game. They'll be so much
Mods,
fun.
they would never let it fly, man. I'm telling you, upper management does not give a fuck. They will send the whole legal armada at us.
Dude, imagine like you
The
do
people-
PvP commentaries of like newbie players with like 3 times the stats versus like 3 Grandmasters players or something. It'll be absolutely hilarious, dude.
I agree that would be some of the best content ever made in Destiny 2 YouTube, but they would never let it fly.
No.
Even
if it affected nobody, they would never let it fly.
Power level isn't available in Destiny 2 PMs anymore, right? Wasn't it at some point?
Here's a tinfoil hat. Yes, you fucking awakened this in me. In Destiny 1, yes, it was available at one point.
It was available.
But when the game hit its final patch, they removed it.
Yeah. I remember that.
So yes, there was a world where we could have done that, but they removed the possibility.
I remember that because you guys were trying to set up private matches where
Yes,
weapons would do less
retroactively, we were
damage.
trying-
Yeah, trying to make
retroactively, we were trying to take the D2 sandbox back into Destiny 1.
Yeah.
And we realized that option wasn't there anymore.
No.
That's right. I remember that.
Okay, what
Yeah,
about like? Sorry. What about like old meta versus new meta, for example? Let's say like.
Oh yeah, we can definitely run that. That's a good idea. I'm gonna write that down.
It's just six Lord of Wolf Omnioculuses versus the Strand Hunter or whatever is going on right now.
It requires some like give and take from the community to make it funny.
Yeah.
But I feel
Like
you
obviously
can do a
the
lot
better
of-
meta persists.
Yeah, I'm sure you can do a lot of ideas where you do like just PvT commentaries, you know, of like, and then you explain about the history of stuff or like whatever. And
Yeah,
just,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Just make it funny, and I think it'll be interesting. Especially, maybe even you can even make a series like just commentating, you know, metas from this expansion versus metas from that expansion, or like just do a throwback game of like, oh, this season, what does PvP in this season look like today, or something like that, you know.
No, old meta versus new meta is very valid. I think we can make that happen. But everyone has to be a good sport about it because they don't compare. Like some of the old metas are significantly better and vice versa.
Yeah. Damn, imagine how much content you can do with custom games though. God. That'll be so
The mod scene is really what opens up Destiny, and I hate how against it they are as devs. Because it's not like we're modding a game that could advantage in the real-time game. We're just modding the game to have a fun idea come to life.
Yeah.
Which is kind of what excites me about potentially Destiny 2 dying, is it opens up the mod scene.
Oh. True. In Destiny, like, rank play ladder, is there like there's a ranking system, right? For example, like, you know, the gold, bronze, etc.
Correct, except in the current form, it doesn't mean anything because they shit the bed that bad. It is so bad.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Because
Season 3 was the peak of Destiny ranked, and we're in Season 24.
Yeah.
Season 3 was the only time I was.
Yeah, Season 3 was like, if you ask Destiny veterans, Season 3 was the only one that it was like an accomplishment. Everything else, it has just been a side grade, a side mode that didn't mean anything.
Someone in your lobby had the highest rank in Season 3. Like, you knew they were about to run that lobby. It didn't matter what they were going to use.
Yeah.
We're in
now it's
Season
more-
24. Season 3 was when ranked mattered.
Right now, it's just a time investment. Just keep playing, and eventually you'll hit Ascendant, which is the highest rank in Destiny 2.
But yeah, what
It
else?
doesn't mean that there's not something to be learned or something valued from your
Yeah, you'll
accomplishment.
you'll
It
still
just means
get
that Season 3 was like an actual competitive investment.
Yeah.
But you were saying for...
I was about to be
Is
like,
there a
oh,
rank
you know,
ladder?
viewers
Yes.
can submit like clips and stuff and let you guess like their ranks or something from the highlight or like stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Because it's not actually competitive, that would be really rude.
I'm just like throwing down so many random ideas I can think of.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll tell you how that idea would pan out in the current landscape of Destiny 2. I would say there are noob. Like let's say 10 clips were submitted. I would say all 10 of them like were noobs at the game, and all 10 of them would be the max rank.
Oh god.
That's how bad it is.
It'd be the max rank, and they'd have like 8,000 hours played in the game.
Yeah, exactly. And I'd be like, yeah, they're copper, and like all of them would be like, no, we're the max rank.
Oh god.
Max rank. We've been playing this game since
And that's
the beta. What do you
that's
mean?
no disrespect to them. That's just like how unserious the competitive landscape is.
Yeah.
Damn.
Good idea though.
What about like, you know, making like a competitive like Cammy Cakes Cup and just commentating?
So funny enough, another creator named Grenader Jake has sort of done that on his own accord.
Oh.
Where he makes a competitive rule set with his own spin to it. He does it whenever the Trials of Osiris game mode is not available.
Yeah. nailed it.
They'll say if it's not available for 2 weeks, we're having a 2-week tournament.
Yeah. Although I was thinking maybe like you do tournament like with those like funny rules, for example, like sidearms only or like melee only or something.
Oh, I'm totally down for that. That sounds great.
The craziest one of that, if you want to watch a tournament, was the No Rules Calico tournament. Holy crap.
That one invited like actual cheaters and shit.
When he said no rules, he was like, "No rules, come in here."
Yeah, exactly. When he said no rules,
like,
he really meant no rules.
He was like, "I'm not endorsing it. I don't condone it."
I quote what he said whenever he was casting. I know what's going on screen right now, but it's out of my hands.
Out of my hands. Yeah. That was a.
You want to guess what won the no rules tournament? Was it hard cheaters who inject code into the game? Or was it network manipulators? Guess who won?
Bro, you can't go past network manipulators.
It was the network manipulators, yes.
Yep.
Network manipulators won the tournament, not the hard cheaters.
The hard cheaters would just get
the people with the bad internet won the tournament, not the cheaters.
Oh god.
He got banned like for life from the game for that tournament.
What?
Yeah. He's a funny dude. I've seen him play on Black Ops, but yeah, he got blacklisted for life from that one. Which, like, while I agree, it was definitely entertainment in the short term, it was also a really stupid one considering all of us know how Bungie lawyers are.
Yeah.
Yeah. That ban for that took a while too. I'm guessing Bungie was kind of like, I don't know why that took so long. I figured that was gonna be instant.
There had to be a benefit of the doubt of like, surely you knew cheaters weren't gonna enter the tournament, but like, come on.
Wow.
I'm like trying to think, but like I think I'm dry right now.
No, you did good so far. There's a couple things that were like on the tip of my tongue as far as things I wanted to prioritize, and
TV's tournament that he did was good too. The no rules kind of play how you want tournament, which showcased a lot more of like. I think what he did was instead of like a super strict rule set, they basically banned anything that was considered like meta. Like
okay, got it.
Like, no, we're not using. Well, no, because I'm sorry, I was trying to. No, because the guys that won were using Thorn.
I held a PvE tournament once, RC. I'll tell you what it was.
Yeah.
I wanted a PvE tournament that said they had to do the entire roster of activities for the season without dying once. So it changed the strategy. You went from going for what the fastest strategy was to the most consistent fast strategy. It was a speedrun tournament. But I said you cannot die once. And you have a 24-hour period to submit the what could be a 4-hour run. So they had plenty of fucking time to submit their most consistent strategies. And it ended up being good content. And it made me a better player too, because I got to see what the current best players were doing for their consistency strats.
Oh, damn.
And as a PvP player, that's like worth its weight in gold. And what's really cool about that is my champion ended up making a YouTube channel, and now he's like surpassed me in the analytics in the Destiny world.
That's crazy.
Mactix, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Mactix.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Damn.
Yeah, he popped off.
Yeah,
Really good
exactly.
YouTuber.
Like he's far surpassed me on the Destiny YouTube side, and that was all from a tournament. He said he didn't even record his gameplay before then.
Damn. See, I had a last idea here that was basically almost the opposite of what you did there in the tournament. But my idea was more or less, I don't know how many players in like a Destiny PvE raid there is, but if you really wanted to do something funny, I can try to find some people and be like, yeah, seeing like MMO game players from other games that never played Destiny before figure out a Destiny raid.
Oh, they did that with WoW players who took on the hardest raid in Destiny history and let them just problem solve it the way they would a normal WoW raid. And the result was exactly what you expected. They were on their shit. They were better than the Destiny community at their own game.
Damn. That's crazy.
Fucking gods, like, in terms of problem solving and getting it done.
Crazy.
It was the WoW players, though. Like, I would expect nothing less.
Yeah, understandable.
The Mythic Raiders.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to doing that again, though, for a different raid. If we want to say, like, you know, clickbait title, like, Phantasy Star Goats take on the Destiny Root of Nightmares.
I think it'll also be kind of like hilarious and also, you know, take a lot of time to go through a lot of the older content. Make it like an anthology series or something, you know, going through the history of Destiny 2 again, since the game's like more or less like dying anyway. Might as well relive all the good memories. Is kind of where I'm going at.
Me as a gamer, a game being dead is like honestly when I can start playing it, because it means the devs aren't gonna fuck with the progression of things.
Yeah, and I don't think the meta is really gonna change or anything, right?
Exactly.
So you don't have to worry about sunsetting and everything. Yay!
But I'm not opposed to doing like one of those WoW Mythic Raiders take on the Vault of Glass videos, but with any other type of gaming community. And even again, revisiting it or even creating races between them.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude. Sorry.
And for charity, of course, so that neither wants to cheat.
If you take like one player from like each MMO, for example, like one guy from Phantasy Star, one guy from WoW, one guy from, you know, all these.
That would be so funny. Okay, so you gotta understand like the TV era of the past, like Big Brother or something like that, where they have the cutout drama of talking about how they interacted with their teams or something like that, and we have in-game characters represent that.
Yeah.
The like Blastmaster 69 was really, really loud with the group, and I did not like him.
Yeah, the drama content, that's so cool. That's funny.
You know what I mean? Like the drama cutaways. That's what they call them, cutaways. Between all the different game types, that would be so funny.
Yeah.
I would like to see how all the different game genres interact with each other, though, for problem solving.
That would be so cool, though, and I don't believe anyone has ever done that.
It's a good little study, and I know I can host it properly within Destiny, because Destiny actually has some really difficult raids. If you're not a Destiny player, those raids are fucking impossible. There's no way.
Oh. Learning the fourth encounter.
Edge, no guide on the parity encounter.
Yeah, no
luck.
It would be a progression group. Like, I would just tell y'all straight up, like, this isn't going to be a weekend activity. This is going to be a 2-month activity. Can you please set aside 7 p.m. Eastern every Friday and Saturday for the next 3 weeks? Or you're not going to complete it?
Yeah. Oh, God. That's a lot of commitment.
And that's not because it's difficult. It's just because y'all have never seen Destiny before.
Yeah.
But the content from it would be, like, scientifically interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would be really good content. Something worth streaming even, not just YouTube content.
Yeah, I mean, streaming and then you can transpose into a YouTube content.
Yeah, exactly. Edit the highlights. Exactly. The WoW one for me was so eye-opening, though. They are so good at what they do for problem solving.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Because, like, the same parts that they were on that raid, I was probably, like, 36 hours without sleep at that point.
Oh, God!
And they're so nice to each other at that point. I just wanted to sleep, man. I was grumpy.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is really a formula that I think is winning on the YouTube algorithm. Is take MMO pros from different MMOs and slap them on the same Destiny raid. Even a Destiny 1 raid, it'd be money.
Yeah, it'll be hilarious for sure. I think people. Well, what I think is people just like good storylines, you know. And if you make it like a small mini series or something, it's just cool. right? People also get attached to like the people.
Yeah, if I didn't want to do the mix and match and I wanted to do the head to head, I think that would also latch on, especially when the winning prize is fucking charity money or something.
Yeah. And then it's also just a really fun thing where you get to interact with like a lot of people, and it's kind of new and fresh. It's refreshing.
Yeah.
You know.
I took 12 players from World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy and pitted them against the Root of Nightmares raid. The one who wins first gets to put $2,000 of charity money to their charity of choice.
That's cool.
It's
though.
like, you know what I mean? Like that's a winning formula, man. Everybody would love that.
Yeah, that sounds super interesting, not gonna lie. And I feel like stuff like that would go even beyond Destiny players who watch the Destiny content on YouTube.
Oh,
Because,
100%.
like,
That would definitely
the
latch
people
on
from
to the
those
gaming
game
algorithm
communities
at
are
large.
probably gonna be like, what is this? You know?
Yeah, and I mean, like, each game genre has a different skill set, and they want to see how that skill set translates to something like Destiny that's sort of normie.
God, that sounds so cool though. I'm kind of like low-key excited.
I'm not saying I'm taking the reins on that, but I definitely will push the idea to someone who can get it done. Because I know other Destiny content creators still want to make content for the game.
Yeah.
And are open to any suggestion. Me, personally, I have an infinite list of shit I've always wanted to get done, but it requires other players in PvP to be queuing to get it done. And not just somebody to like fucking dunk on, but literally just someone who wants to evolve the game with me at the same time. They can beat me, and that can be the content.
At that point though, can't you just make like a curated community or something?
Yes, I'm not opposed to that either. But I think it means more when it happens organically within the matchmaking that the game provides.
Understandable, yeah. Although if you kind of like just like veto that fact out, I think it won't really matter for the content on YouTube or whatever, but
it matters. I really do think it matters to my viewership. Where the organic situation matters more. Because if I'm playing with the same 12 people every day and they know exactly what I'm going for, it's harder to pull off.
It's not going to be like, 12 is what I'm thinking, but I was thinking more of just like let's say like, I don't know, at least a pool of like 50 people or something. But maybe that's too hard.
And that's realistic with the current landscape of Destiny.
But I'm just thinking more of like, you can also just make like a curated community of like some of your reviewers, and people can apply to join the pool or something like that, but they have to reach like these requirements and stuff. You have like a little bit of screening.
Yeah, that's where my head's at right now, and I'm trying to do that for free for all. So not a team game, but just every man for himself gameplay. And I want to start doing content with that because that's the easiest place to start.
Yeah, sounds good.
And I'm gonna have like a video idea, right? Like I'm gonna make a video. I want to see if this is viable, this playstyle, this weapon, this idea. But if something interrupts that and is interesting, that's the new video idea. I would be like, I got fucking stomped by this guy who was running this, and that's the new video idea.
Yeah.
Makes sense, right?
Yeah.
I think that's fucking interesting because my viewers are not used to me getting fucking like landslide destroyed by something else. And when it happens, I think it is worth reporting because it's fucking funny.
Yeah. Speaking of content though, right? Have you considered doing like a kind of like anthology series where you kind of go back to like all your old footage from like 23 seasons, right? And you make a video like every 2 weeks or every month or something, just talking about like, hey, here's the retrospective series, and then this is season 1. What happened? What's the meta? Why people played the way they did? And you had like highlights from like those clips from those seasons, and just like,
that would be really interesting.
Since the game's kind of ending, right?
That's not my style, but I know another content creator that would do it better than I ever could, and I think it's worth sending that idea to them.
Although,
for me,
I'm
though,
not talking about exactly that though, but it's more you getting to look through like your old highlight and stuff, you know. It's like, and then you can make a
Oh,
retrospect.
okay. Revisiting it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I
can
could
make
do
a
that.
retrospect. Like, oh damn, man, I was so bad in this season. Like, what have I
No,
ever thought
I
about?
had one even better. It's going back to Destiny 1 with the current knowledge and understanding of Destiny 2 and pushing the meta farther than we thought possible in Destiny 1.
Would be a fun one.
That's not in a healthy way. It's like the viewers are watching a train wreck happen in real time, and that's what's funny. It's us taking the game to heights that we thought impossible at the time in a way that is not healthy to the game, but that's why they watch it.
Yeah, that sounds cool though.
This is how much we could have abused the game back then, but we didn't know any better. That would be the revisit.
Yeah.
Or in Destiny 2, they nerfed this playstyle 8 times since then.
Oh god.
And back in Destiny 1, it's unnerfed. That's the type of video content I would make on Destiny 1.
That sounds pretty cool though.
Perp would be a good player to call upon for that
for
video
sure.
too. Because he was at the cutting edge of Destiny 1. He would be a good just like cutaway like... So I asked my brother who was a D1 sweat what he thought about this. And he would tell me exactly why he used the things he used back then for success.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, no, let's think about that in D2 terms. We've evolved much more since then. We have technology now.
Yeah, we do.
Good idea, though.
I think I'm dry on ideas now, though. At least, like, for the moment.
Hey, that's been good. The one that you and me aligned on was taking someone outside of the Destiny scope and having them guess if something is good or bad. That's the winning formula. That's the most obvious one. That's the one I think we pull the trigger on.
It'll be so hilarious for, like, the current player community.
Especially now that the game's kind of stagnated.
It's easier to do.
Because it's not like
stuff.
rapidly changing,
Yeah.
you know.
And then you can also even show like, you know, show the nerf version and then explain the context of like, oh yeah, this one is like got buffed or something or like got nerfed or something.
Oh yeah, holy shit, man. If I take you all the way back to Destiny 1 balancing, it's a different game.
Destiny 1 was wild.
The difference between Destiny 1 and Destiny 2 is just the keyword infinite ammo. It's like you got to do this
ammo?
powerful thing, except infinitely. Yes.
Icebreaker.
Oh god. Sounds like a
God, can
balancing
you
nightmare,
imagine
not gonna lie.
Icebreaker in Destiny 2?
It was, though.
I can say them bringing back Icebreaker or No Land. Maybe not as primary
Oh, no,
special
that would be
weapons.
so bad.
The only reason Destiny 1 succeeded the way it did, honestly, is because MMO players sucked at playing Destiny.
Oh god.
It was such an unbalanced mess. It was so abusable. And we didn't abuse it the way it
I don't like
was.
that in general. I mean, like VOG now, that shit is like a glorified strike, but the first team, it took them, what, like 14 hours to clear that?
Yeah, and once again, they didn't abuse the sandbox in front of them.
Yeah.
If they all rolled up with Galahorns, that would have been a 5-hour endeavor.
Literally. With fucking, what was it called? The heavy ammo
Synthesis.
transmat or whatever? Yeah.
Synth.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could have went in blind with what the activity was, but if they had the gear in the knowledge check, they would have 5-houred it.
Was G-Horn even like available for day one VOG? I don't remember.
Yes, it was. Week 2, they sold Galahorn.
Oh,
Of the
cool.
game. Ever.
Yeah, no, I knew that. I just don't remember when like day one VOG was. I thought it was like when Destiny 1 launched, like immediately, like 2 days
No,
later.
it was a little bit after.
Oh, I see.
Cam, Iron Banner idea.
Listening.
Would you be interested in replicating a pretty fun experience I had in Iron Banner, like, I think it was like last year? basically, we need to get like a stack, but 6 Titans with Actium War Rig and Sweet Business.
Oh, dude, that's easy. I'm gonna tell you, the last time I did that, we got 6-piece by Wardcliffe Coil.
It happened to me completely by accident. I matched with a 5-stack who were all running it. And I just whispered one. I was like, "Do you want a 6 Sweet Business?" He was like, "Fuck yeah." I think
So,
I played
so I'll
with
do
him
that,
like-
except it's not gonna be all Titan. I like floating Warlocks with that. It's so much better.
I would be down for that too. That would be entertaining anyway because
I'm down for
terrible
6
at
Sweet
T-Rises.
Business.
My chat
Always
just
up
gave
for
me a
that.
pro tip. Chat says, you need to act hype every time the word Gallahorn gets mentioned. It worked every time.
The Gallahorn is Destiny's like most known weapon, but for a good reason.
Yeah.
I shit you not, it's still one of the most meta-relevant guns in the game.
That's funny.
For 10 years straight. Like,
In a
it
good
has
way.
never fallen off the top 3.
Mm-hmm.
That has been their break glass in case of emergency
Oh god.
situation for the entire lifespan of the game.
Mm.
That and anything from Forsaken. Like, I have a feeling next episode we're gonna see a lot of like Forsaken shit come back.
Likely, yeah. Okay, RC, I picked your brain for ideas. You throw them all at me. Not gonna hold you here hostage any longer. I'm gonna probably call it a voice chat here
It
very
is
soon.
pretty late here
Yeah.
too, so. Dude, always
Good
nice talking to you,
fucking
dude.
ideas though. Good to catch up.
Yeah, if I have any more like random ideas, I'll just throw them their way.
Please, thank you.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
I am as well. I wanna try to stream some Iron Banner. Speaking of which, if you want to play Banner tomorrow, please hit me up. I
Oh
hate
yeah,
to
yeah, it's
do
gonna
it.
happen. And for those in the voice chat, if I haven't properly introduced you, Azulera Arcee is my equivalent of the Phantasy Star universe. Like, if
that's
you look
sick.
at my Destiny content fucking
yeah.
history, he's done the same thing and more in the Phantasy Star universe, which is arguably a more impressive game considering how much it's taken off in Japan. Much more organized, much more dedicated player than I ever have for the Destiny equivalent. And we somehow met in... Yeah, I just said like, hey, I'm interested in Phantasy Star. I used to play it back in like the early 2000s. He's like, oh, word?
And I
And
also
we've
hit
been friends
40K
since.
hours.
Yeah.
Jeez, there you go.
So, anyway, if you want like the Japan sweat for Japan MMO, that's been my go-to guy.
Man, nice
and
to meet
he's
you
been
guys, man.
like semi-interested in the Destiny
Yeah.
side of things, especially since he's good friends with my brother.
That's
I've
sick.
been toying with the idea of picking up Phantasy Star for the last while just because I need a PvE fix.
Okay, so like my Destiny friends, Aegis times 3.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh.
so
Okay.
that's been the PvE equivalent.
Yeah.
So
How much
he's
do you
always
see
been
Meow,
a
though?
wealth of information and resources for like, yo, am I fucking crazy when I talk about PvE? And he's always been like, nope, this is how it's done in Japan. And I'm like, that makes sense. We should do that.
But yeah,
That's cool.
it's been great, guys.
Yeah, it was a good meeting.
Yeah, dude.
Jingle, it was good meeting you too, man. I
Yeah,
see you
for
all
sure.
over Twitter, but
Yeah. Post my
I am so glad the VA is taking those medical bills, man.
Yeah.
dude, every time I see your clips, I'm like, I'm really glad I've never matched this guy.
Oh,
But yeah,
you know,
All right,
see-
have
you
a
know,
good rest of your day, everybody. I'm calling it here.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Take care,
Call it
everyone.
too. Thanks for hanging out,
Yeah.
everyone.
Later,
I'll see you
dudes.
later.
Have a good rest of your stream.
All right, chat. Thanks so much for the random hangout. I literally expected to just go in there and just like say hi to Cammy for a sec, but I guess you know we caught up on some stuff, and that's pretty cool. Anyways, I'm probably gonna end things right here as well. Thanks for hanging out. If you guys are still in chat, by the way. Pop in real quick. He said, yeah, I know. I love Cam, dude. Cam's a cool guy. We're good friends and everything, so it's always nice to chat with people. Alright, I'm gonna go take a shower, go buy some bubble tea, you know, have some fun, etc, etc, drink some juice, and if I don't sleep, maybe I'll play a little bit of Monster Hunter with my friends or something like that. But otherwise, chat, guys, take care, okay? I'll see you guys very soon. Maybe I'll stream Space Marine. We'll see. We will see. Alright, take care, everyone. Thanks so much.